of King Von, who was murdered on November 6, 2020. He was born on October 19, 1992. Durk, whose real name is Durk Derrick Banks, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record executive, and the leader and founder of the Only the Family Collective and Only the Family Records. He has collaborated with many artists such as Von and Drake. Since Durk was so close to Von, some rappers are scared of him because they think he had a hand in his death. Some rappers even claim that he's making money off of Von's memory. Some people considered their suspicions confirmed when he was seen wearing a gold chain that used to belong to Von. But Durk released screenshots of the chat he had with Von before he died, clearly showing that Von wanted him to keep the chain. Durk is playing a significant role in keeping his protege's legacy alive by customizing jackets with his picture on them and paying homage to him in his music. Jeweler Mazza New York posted a glistening King Von pendant to their Instagram in January 2021, which many people thought belonged to Durk, but he clarified it wasn't his. "That's not my weak chain," Durk tweeted, disowning the chain under an academics post. The chain has a heavy diamond-encrusted pendant that depicts King Von's likeness, and even includes distinct details down to his OTF chain, icy watch, fitted cap, and a few blonde-dyed locks. Keep watching to find out why people were scared of Durk. Some shocking things about Lil Durk. Durk has been in a relationship since 2017 with India Royale, who is a social media influencer. He proposed to her in September 2018, and the following month, they had a daughter, Willow Banks. As of 2021, Durk has an estimated net worth of around $3 million. Durk was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. Since his father was incarcerated when he was 7 months old, he grew up handling many responsibilities in his household. Durk's father was arrested in 1993 in connection with a crack cocaine distribution ring in Chicago. He was sentenced to life in prison in July 1994 when Durk was still a baby. After 22 years, he won his appeal, and after 25 years, he was finally granted freedom in 2019. That February, Durk tweeted, "Big Durk home." Durk is the proud father of 6 children. He has 2 children with ex-wife Nicole Cavone, Angelo, born in 2011, and Bella, born in 2013. There is not much information about the mothers of his 3rd, 4th, and 5th children, Zayden, born in 2013, and Dumir and Skylar, both born in 2014. 2-year-old Willow is the youngest. Some of Lil Durk's most popular songs are Laugh Now, Cry Later with Drake, The Voice, Three-Headed Goat with Lil Baby and Polo G, and Havin' My Way with Lil Skies. Beef with 6ix9ine. Lil Durk has been feuding with 6ix9ine. Tekashi has fixated on Durk for a long time, stirring the pot by dissing King Von, his murdered cousin OTF Nunu, and many others in Durk's circle. He has also gotten into it with Meek Mill since returning to the spotlight recently, catching up to the Philadelphia rapper at a nightclub and nearly coming to blows. Following the release of his music video Zaza, which includes footage of his altercation with Meek, as well as lyrics that appear to take shots at Durk, 6ix9ine's enemies are forcing him to read between the lines as they reply with subs of their own. Durk and 6ix9ine have traded shots in the past. In 2019, Durk called Tekashi a snitch after the Trolls rapper testified in federal court against his former associates in the 9 Trey Bloods gang. 6ix9ine reacted months later by calling out Durk on his Instagram for not having a #1 single. Durk has chosen not to entertain 6ix9ine's antics this time around, posting cryptic messages that have to do with his constant trolling, while insisting that he won't be jumping into internet beef. His latest post calls 6ix9ine's antics into question, writing on Instagram, "If you from the streets, then you know the internet ain't none but lames behind names." While he doesn't call out the rapper by name, this could likely be aimed at 6ix9ine. Many of 6ix9ine's enemies have jumped into the conversation, including Meek Mill, who wrote, "A illusion." G Herbo, who also has issues with Tekashi, said, "LOL, hate it here," while the recently freed Rowdy Rebel added a shushing emoji. During the holidays, it was announced that Lil Durk's album, The Voice, was projected to push 55,000 album equivalent sales in its first week. The announcement of the news on an Instagram blog gave Tekashi the excuse he needed to diss Durk in the comments section. Used Von name for sales, 6ix9ine wrote about Durk on Instagram, is not blackballed and has all industry support. 55K and his man was caught in 4K. Hashtag King Von, rest in piss. 6ix9ine's statement got a lot of Von's fans angry. In September 2020, Tekashi publicly dissed Durk for not dropping an album the Chicago rapper teased. After the news of King Von's death that November, 6ix9ine laughed at a video of Durk's reaction when he learned about his friend's tragic murder. After the media personality DJ Academics posted the clip to his Instagram account, 6ix9ine left a laughing emoji in the video's comments section. After Durk posted an IG post in tribute to Von, 6ix9ine taunted Durk once again, mentioning the death of Durk's cousin Newski in the process in the comments section. Newski, now Von, and you still rapping. Go pick up a gun, 6ix9ine wrote on Durk's Instagram post, ending it with laughing emojis again. In the aftermath of those comments, 6ix9ine trended big on Twitter, and countless fans criticized the rainbow-haired rapper. 6ix9ine a clown, SMH, wrote one fan on Twitter, echoing the statements of numerous others. Lil Durk's beef with Quando Rondo. Ever since King Von was killed, his fans have accused Quando Rondo of being responsible, and even linked him to the man later arrested for the shooting. Rondo has continuously denied responsibility. Recently, it was alleged that Quando Rondo has been attempting to squash his beef with Durk. It was rumored not too long ago that Lil Durk was the reason Rondo kept canceling his shows because Durk allegedly bought out seats at his concert, making sure they would be empty and creating the illusion that no one is interested in seeing Rondo perform. Rondo denied extending an olive branch. Durk was also involved in a rivalry between Chief Keef and rival gangsta disciple Joseph Lil Jojo Coleman. After Glow Gang affiliate Lil Reese offended his set, The Brick Squad, Jojo responded with a diss track, BDK 300K, calling out many gang members, namely Keef, Reese, and Durk. But the feud ended in tragedy after Lil Jojo was shot and killed on September 5th, 2012. Durk also had a beef with Tyga. Lil Durk's awards and nominations. Durk was nominated for a Grammy for Best Rap Song and Best Melodic Rap Performance, and an NAACP Award for Outstanding Hip Hop Rap Song for Laugh Now, Cry Later with Drake. Lil Durk's legal issues. Durk's legal issues started in 2011 when he was arrested on a weapons charge and sentenced to 3 months in jail. But he was later released on bond, only to be sent back to serve another 87 days. On June 5, 2013, Durk was arrested after allegedly throwing a loaded .40 caliber handgun into his car when police approached him on South Green Street in Chicago. He was charged with unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. He was held on $100,000 bond, and his lawyer would claim to have 9 affidavits from witnesses who confirmed Durk's innocence. One witness also admitted the gun was his, and that led to Durk's release on July 18, 2013. On September 4, 2015, a few hours before a show at the Theater of Living Arts in Center City, Philadelphia, a shooting broke out that riddled Durk's tour bus with bullets and killing a man at the scene. Still, Durk was not arrested or questioned by police. On August 19, 2016, Durk was in danger of violating his probation when he was arrested on felony gun charges. The judge dropped the charges. His personal life. When Lil Durk was still a kid, his father, Dante Banks Sr., was serving 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole. As of 2020, Durk has 6 children. He is currently in a relationship with India Royale, and they have a daughter together. He frequently posts India on his Instagram page. On May 31, 2014, Durk's cousin, rapper MacArthur OTF Nunu Swindle, was murdered. Then on March 27, 2015, Uchenna Otief Chinodala Agina, Durk's friend and manager, was also shot dead. And on June 5, 2021, Durk's brother Dante Jr., also known as D-Thang, was shot and killed outside a Chicago nightclub. Durk is Muslim. Early life. Lil Durk was born on October 19, 1992. Because of Durk's father's incarceration, he spent much of his early years at home with a great deal of responsibility. His father was incarcerated when he was just 7 months old. Having enough food in the house was often a big problem for Durk and his brother. He experienced his first breakthrough on social media channels like MySpace and YouTube, and grew fond of the idea of being a rapper as his online fan base started to expand rapidly. Durk focused more on his career when he became a father at 17. He dropped out of Paul Robeson High School to join the Black Disciples, a famous street gang in Chicago. Not long after he joined, he began to get into trouble with the law and served time in October 2011 because of gun charges, including possessing a firearm with a defaced serial number. But he later pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of aggravated